So today we have another episode of the adventures of Humpty and his sidekick, evil nemesis that Humpty likes a lot, Hyperloopy. Now Hyperloopy was invited to the Oval Office the other day, complaining about the bureaucracy and using the word bureaucracy to describe people who work for the government that are being bought out so that the people who elected to hire them can now be further controlled and manipulated, and the money and the funding that's being cut from spending on these federal government employees can now go to Hyperloopy's rocket ship. And what happened was he brought his offspring into the White House, and the offspring named X, he names his children X, folks, right? South Africa, SA, Nazi, X, Gamma Cross, Nazi. The kid, poor kid, probably just spoke the truth, said, "You're not the president," to Humpty. And Humpty said, "Shush your mouth, shush your mouth." Humpty didn't like that. So then the kid basically said to the president, which is Humpty, "You're not the president." And Hyperloopy, with brown eyes, who's a wannabe Nazi, with this Neuralink implant in his brain, getting money from evil funding and mining companies that are linked to descendants of the Third Reich in South Africa, okay? Also descended from the Boers, the original Dutch who went down there, enslaved and killed and murdered people. The gravitas, Hyperloopy. Oh, the gravitas. Now, China and Russia, man, they got a lot of money. So Humpty, to get richer, says, "I'm going to tax them," but doesn't give a plan how he's going to give the money to the people of America. Humpty's just going to get fatter. So one day, somebody said, "Uh-oh, you're holding too much. You and all the billionaires are holding too much. And with all the money, you said nothing. You didn't say anything now, did you? Did you, Jeffrey? Did you, Mikey? Did you, Billy? You didn't say anything. You just got richer because you're going to cooperate with this administration and you're not going to oppose it. So you can keep your money." But guess what? One day, the people rose up and it was televised. The revolution was televised because United We the People made sure nobody ever put Humpty back together again and ever let him go back in the White House and sit on his wall. We don't want to put Humpty back together again. So Humpty, oh no, Humpty, look what happened. Oh my, oh no, Humpty. Now, with the downfall of Humpty came the rounding up of all the billionaires. See, there's mega, ultra, trillionaire billionaires. There's the Rothschilds, the Walmart, the Johnson Johnson, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The Ortegas, the Bill Gates, the Carlos Slim, the dude that, Warren Buffett. Yeah, all these guys, right? Each one holds their money in a fascist way at the expense of everyone because they're not paying enough taxes, folks. They're not trickling it down. They're just getting wealthier at the expense of everyone else. So we have to round them up because look what they each looks like. They each start to look like a swastika. They each start to look like an asshole, don't they? Oh no, Humpty. Guess what? I got an idea. I got a great idea. It's called universal solar legislation. We don't want to have any violence now, do we, folks? But we do have to have universal solar energy legislation by any means necessary. So guess what? We can make a robot, right? That'll grow food for all the human beings on Earth, purify the water, desalinate the water, provide boundless clean electricity from sunshine. And the billionaires, like Humpty, with all their money, can pay for it. So now human beings can focus on loving and healing one another, right? Oh, what's next? Because if we don't, something might step in and intervene. The future of humanity is uncertain, folks.